Hey everyone, I know that you probably cannot see me, but I'm sure that you can hear me. And I'm actually behind the tree. So the reason why I wanted to do this live video is somebody needs to be a voice out there for yourselves, all women, all men, anyone that seems to be shattered by other people that they think may cause them a lot of grief, when all actuality it's probably something that you're dealing with yourself. So can you see me now? Hello. Listen, I have a ghillie suit on. I have my camouflage boots on. And the reason that I do is because in life, we all tend to want to camouflage who we are, the things about us, where we've been in our life, and we're ashamed of it. So normally what happens is we usually kind of blame it on other people. So you really need to take actions for your own good. So if you've got anything out there that you feel like somebody's done you wrong, or somebody has just literally let you down and you don't know how to get back up, listen, you need to be the voice. Don't allow people to do that. In life, we're like these branches here, okay? So these branches, they bend, and they bend a little bit further, and then they bend a little bit further until they break, correct? Okay, so why not be the tree? And I'm not sure if y'all can see this tree, but why not be the tree that is strong and steady? And then it grows all these branches out, so it's extending its love, okay? But when you allow yourself, or you think someone has caused you a lot of pain, your life tends to be like this branch. It'll bend, and either you keep doing something that isn't right, that just really, really, really makes your nerves bad, and it bends a little bit further, and then it bends a little bit further until it actually breaks, okay? So a little piece of you breaks off a little bit at a time, only because we allow it to. So do not allow things in your life to break off like this branch, and just lay on the ground, okay? Because eventually it's going to fall off the tree. It's going to lay there, and eventually maybe somebody will pick it up. Maybe somebody will take it and put it somewhere. Who knows? But don't be the branch that breaks off. Don't allow yourself to do that. Be the tree. Be the root of the tree. Extend it. Extend it out to other people. Be the voice. Okay? Be the voice. So, another thing. Plant your seeds. This is a bottle of seeds, okay? This is hollyhock. I love hollyhock. Alright? So be the voice. Open up. Plant seeds all around you. Plant them. And what do? You help them. You make them grow correctly. And you water them, you feed them, you nourish them. You do everything to make sure that hollyhock gets what it needs to grow. All right? So, I myself used to camouflage myself. Not literally like this, but I used to camouflage myself to things that I did in my life that I was not happy about, but I did not want other people seeing me or knowing what I was doing. So I kept it to myself until I finally broke. I had to. I knew what I was doing was wrong. It ate me up on the inside. But in all actuality, what I was doing was blaming others for the way I felt. It wasn't their fault. It was my own fault. It's my own doings. Life is the same way. Sometimes we want to, holler at your husband, your kids, your neighbor, whomever, because you feel something inside and the anger or whatever, and you need to let that out. Well, don't take it out on the other person. You need to reach down deep inside, find out if it's actually you, that you're dealing with something and you're just trying to throw that out there on whoever and whatever it will stick on. I lived my life that way for many, many years. Not proud of it, but what I am proud to say is I have a voice, and I'm using my voice to help you to use yours. So if you can relate to my story, or you feel like you need a change, hashtag nice gal. Love for you to be a part of the growing community, and love for you to extend what it is that you know and your love to all those out around you. Okay, so the reason why I have this suit on is because I was going to share something with you, that all of this was laid upon my heart, not only by Kat Aragon, but by the Lord, because I believe in Him. He's the one that leads me to everywhere I need to go, the things I need to do. So, if you have a story and you would like to share it, I would love to hear about it. I really, really would. My neighbor's pulling in over there, and he's looking at me like, what in the world? Okay, so if you do not firmly plant yourself on the ground, like this tree. Someone planted this tree. They planted that seed, and they watered it. It grew out the branches, okay? And it extended the branches. Now, sometimes they fall off, but don't allow yourself to be that person that just constantly is breaking yourself apart or breaking someone else apart. That is a negative thing to do, and it will bring you down. I know, because I lived it for many, many years. So what I was going to tell you is my own story. Several years ago, and I hadn't been married probably 3 years, I guess, is I had an addiction. The addiction was really, really, really bad. It was so bad, in fact, that I stole money from my mother, which breaks my heart to say that now. But I stole money from her because my addiction was gambling. There, I said it. It was gambling. And so I always felt like when I asked her for money and she didn't give it to me, that it was her fault she didn't give it to me. Who got mad? I got mad. Did I care if she got hurt? No, sure didn't. Because I had an addiction to going gambling, and I always thought that I needed somebody to feed my addiction. And so I stole from her. I couldn't handle it anymore. I brought her to my house. I sat her down, and I said, Mom, I've got something I need to tell you. I can't handle it anymore, and I hope that you forgive me for it. If you don't, I understand. She came to my house, sat her on the couch, and I told her what I'd done. And she said, thank you for telling me. I said, you're welcome. She said, are you going to quit? And I said, well, you know what, Mom? I don't know that I can quit right now. I said, it's just going to take me some time. And she said, well, I'm going to suggest to you that you quit now. And, just it's an addiction that'll take over. And it did. And then I had to tell my husband. And Lord bless him. And I'll never forget it. It was Thanksgiving Day a long time ago. And my nerves were just shot. I was just shaking because I knew what I had done was wrong. But I felt like, that he wasn't making enough money to bring in so that I could go spend it instead of, doing what I need to do with it. And so I took him into the bedroom and I told him, I said, listen, I've been spending this amount of money. That's why we don't have any. And that's why we can't pay the bills. And the only thing he said to me was, go get me your cards and get me all your cash and go get me a pair of scissors. I'm going to stay right here and you come back. Well, of course, I just, when he told me that, I literally could not take those scissors and cut my cards up. Because why? Because I knew that was my lifeline. I knew that if I cut those cards up, that I could no longer go to the casino while he was at work. I couldn't do it. He knew that, and I knew that. So anyway, he extended his arms out. He extended his love, and he never stopped loving me. He didn't break me. He didn't cut me down. He done nothing like that. He actually told me, if you do it again, we will be divorced. So I stopped and quit and changed my life around. So I am telling you that being in a positive light and being a positive person can change your life around. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you, do not keep your life camouflaged. Don't do that. You've got to let people in. You need to be the change. You need to be that voice. And if you can't, I suggest that you pray about it, because and if you feel like you need to change for yourself, for your family around you or the people around you, maybe it's not them that you're blaming. Maybe it's you. I take full responsibility for everything I've done. Full responsibility for it all. And and it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. It's hard to take responsibility on the things you did when it's easier to blame somebody else for it. So anyway, be the tree. Extend the branches out to somebody. Be in a community that's positive. So I ask you to hashtag #NiceGal in the comments and be a part of this. Be nice to everybody. It doesn't matter. It does not matter who you are. I don't care if you're walking down the road and it's a complete stranger. Talk to them, smile at them, give them a hug, help them. It does not matter. The little bitty things in life is what counts. It's not that I have a big house. It's not I have a new car. It's not that my banking account is bigger than yours. Who cares? Who cares? Because when we all die, you cannot take it with you. So anyway, I wanted to extend my story to you, and if you can relate, great. If not, then that's great too. So anyway, be the voice. Don't forget, and don't keep your life camouflaged. Please don't do it. Let people in. Let people help you. Let people know who you are, what kind of heart you have. Okay? All right. Well, I am going. Y'all have a great day. Have a blessed rest of your week. And if you have any questions whatsoever, comment below, and I will be more than happy to help you. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.